Hey guys, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time to update my complimented fragrances. I have done this list like early 2019 or somewhere last year, I guess, or yeah, it was mostly last year. So I haven't updated this list in some time. And these are just fun episodes. You guys know these are nothing to be taken so seriously. Fragrance game, after all, is not that serious. It's just fun games and it's a hobby. But I want to set up 10 fragrances today plus some say ties and all that in the group, but I will show you in my experience fragrance actually the fragrance which actually pick you up compliments and they don't actually give you negative comments anywhere. So if any fragrances give me like a negative comment like hey, that's overpowering or that's nasty or something, even if one negative comment, I will not show it no matter how many compliments that fragrance got. So that's one. Second thing is I have two honorable mentions. I will show them in the end. Those two are very special. That's why I did not include them in the list. And these are fragrances I used. I tried in my collection. There are many other fragrances which can bring you compliments or notice. But in my humble opinion, this fragrance actually in general does the trick. So I just want to show you one example. What fragrance, let's say, I could add to this list, but got me a negative comment, perhaps somewhere from people. That is Versace Shura. So understand this. I'm not calling this a bad fragrance or I dislike it. Nothing like it. This fragrance is perhaps not the best of all time, but they actually the other ones they actually bring you positive attention. People like it on me, but Shura often got me. Commented like this one interlude man black orchid, people say sometimes overbearing, they cannot take it in close proximity. So my friends, when they say stuff like that, I don't think this is a safe choice, so I'm not gonna recommend more say aggressive fragrance. Okay, so I will recommend mostly fragrances they are sweet in general, and perhaps citrusy sweet, something that draws people towards you. All right, so here we go. First fragrance I'm going to show you, this is my third bottle. I already showed this earlier today or something. This is Burberry's Touch. Yes, this is an inexpensive fragrance, I understand, and this perhaps is favorite to many people. Many people use this, they love it. This one has amazing lasting power, projection for a fresh perfume. It's like a baby powder with a touch of peppery kick, I think, and it does last a long time. Very soothing for warmer weather and pocket friendly. So this fragrance I compliment people when they wear this. When I smell it on people, I say clean and fresh like Prada. And this is actually more affordable than Prada, so I'm picking this up. I was gonna include Prada L'Homme, but I'm like Prada L'Homme is a bit pricey compared to this here. So Burberry Touch is my first one. This is definitely a compliment garner. Inoffensive, no one's gonna complain about this, your fragrance. Okay, this one very clean, very masculine, and very nice smelling fragrance, very pleasant. Okay, number 9 is a fragrance. This is my journey. This is my list. So I'm going to show you one of my oldies. I do have the EDP Intense version. I have other versions as well, but this one I've been wearing since like about 20 plus years. Okay, so this is my signature scent, one of them, Hugo Boss Bottled. This is the EDT. After reformulation, I think there's a new version, all right? But don't be scared. This fragrance is much better lasting than YSL L'Homme. It does project nicely too, but it's more like a 4 hours to 5 hours mark max. Previously, it used to last whole day like that Burberry, but still, nonetheless, this DNA, the DNA is so beautiful. Fresh apples, cinnamon, some spices, and I think the fragrance it gives you the feel of apple pie. Almost people say it's similar to Tommy by Tommy, but I think this is way better quality. Or the blend wise is much better. YSL L'Homme, YSL, yeah, L'Homme is nice, but I think I wore this more, so I am weak towards this one. This is a bit more brighter. So Boss Bottle, very known DNA, one of the most common DNA in our Asian countries. Sorry, bad beard day. I woke up a while back after a midday nap. So Malaysia, when I stayed there for 19 years, I saw every single mall have 200 mls, 130 says this and that. It sells like hotcake in Malaysia. So this one is every single mall you smell this perfume. Okay, this and Cool Waters were absolutely everywhere in CK1. So I think Hugo Boss Bottle is one of my most complimented fragrances. I will add this in the list today. Hugo Boss Bottle or Boss number 6. Number 8. Number 8, I'm going to include a classic. This fragrance makes a lot of lists because it does deserve that spot. 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, the original 1 Million. The other ones are all good. There's Privé, Absolutely Gold, Parfum, Cologne. What else is there? Lucky, many other flankers, Intense. But this one right here, compliment magnet. whenever you wear it, let's say casually, when going out at night, meeting someone, it smells so darn good. Instantly, you smell blood orange, amber, leather, woody, you know, notes like that, and it's spicy, cinnamon, absolutely superstar fragrance. It has, yes, a little bit synthetic bubblegummy feel. Everybody talks about it, but I think this one picks up compliments for me. I wear this and go meet people. They're like, bhai, what you're wearing? It smells very familiar. Yes, because there are a lot of clones of this, but it does get noticed very strong still. Not like before. Of course, a reformulation took some of its potency, but still, on the first opening 2 hours or so, compliment magnet, 1 million by Paco Rabanne. Number 8. Number 7, I'm going to show you a fragrance. Perhaps this could be a little bit surprise entry. This fragrance is from House of Jean Paul Gaultier, and it's not ultra male, it's not La Male. The reason being, we live in a mostly warmer climate, and we actually get compliments on most of our summer fragrances. This is what exactly this is. This is a bit hard to find now, discontinued. Prices have gone high a little bit, but I still say this is one of the best compliment magnets. Jean Paul Gaultier, La Male, Popeye, or Fraiche. Okay, you can get Superman, you can get those other ones. I forgot the other ones, other guy's name. There are some characters, but these are like limited time release. Every year they release 120ml version. This is La Male with more mint, more watery notes, very citrusy, less powdery, makes it more wearable, and it's that mint. It does project in high heat. So I wore this once, and I went to meet one of my group members. He came to collect some decants. I think it was midday. Sorry, it was midday most probably. It was very sunny. I was wearing my sunglasses and all that. It was like last year or so, and I was wearing this like 6-7 sprays. When I go out, spray heavy, and this guy, he smelled me from far. I was good 20 feet away, and he's like, I knew you were around the corner because I smell a beautiful fragrance in the air, something fresh, minty, out of the shower. He was talking about this one. Okay, apart from this, whenever I wore this, people are like, kind of like bubblegummy, kind of like 1 million, but more fresh. So it's sort of like combination of fresh and sweet notes. Amazing little fragrance. Definitely try it. You can try the Superman, Popeye, or Fresh, either one. These are really, really, this is EDT, and this fragrance still can be had, but a little bit more pricey, but one of the most complimented. Jean Paul Gaultier, Popeye, or Fresh. Or La Male, Popeye, or Fresh rather. Now, time for 2 back-to-back ties. Okay, these two fragrances both, I would say, compliment magnets. Okay, Versace Puro, Versace Signature, and Bleu. I just compared them recently. I think performance-wise, Bleu is superior. Versace Purim smell-wise to me is more special. It's more up class to me. It's more versatile. It's more formal. This is more youthful, more blue, darker ambroxan. So basically, what these are here for is that Bleu is an easy one. Let me talk about this one. This one is a newer one. This is like Bulgari Aqua Atlantic, Dior Sauvage, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. You know that territory. But this one has that performance like Atlantic, and this one has very good performance like Sauvage. So this one projects a lot for 3 hours, 3-4 hours. It projects anywhere you go. People go like, what are you wearing? So your perfume is very nice. May I know the name? I went to Bata showroom. The guy was just chasing me. I was like, why is he sticking to me like that? It's suspicious, or not nice. Then he said, brother, can I know the name of this perfume? Obviously, the price was a bit too high for him, but this fragrance actually, when you're wearing mask, you do not know these days, but people can smell you. So Bleu, first one. Other one I'm gonna show is Versace Puro. This has been a compliment beast for me. Anywhere I go, anywhere, this fragrance, I cannot wear it on my skin. It gets a little bit sour, but on my shirt, this is beast mode. And this one lasts long time on me in high heat. Higher the heat, this one projects like more beast. So Versace Puro, since 2016, I think I've been wearing this, and this fragrance never failed to pick me up. Positive attention, never in a bad comment, never ever. This is such a sweetheart. Even if you do not get a compliment, people will not complain. Versace Puro. So I think we have now 5 entries. So now starting with number 5, these two fragrances, Bleu de Chine and Dior Sauvage. The blue category continues. Dior Sauvage, I am actually tired of using it for a while, so I'm taking a break from the EDT, but I still have some juice left here, about say 25 ml or 30 ml. I don't know how much there is, but maybe 20 ml plus. This is the EDT that I love. EDP and Parfum, I'm not so sure about that, but the EDT served me well. This one, I don't know why I get pineapple. It gets some similarity to Aventus some point. I like that opening. I think it's that Calibrian Bergamo, Ambroxan once again, and pink pepper combo, very nice. And Bleu EDP recently. I had this before, but recently I'm wearing this a lot. I bought a 150 jumbo bottle. This fragrance, whenever you wear it, this is the longest lasting in this line, the best of all formats. If you talk about price versus what you get, this fragrance is a ladies' compliment magnet. Okay, you wear this anywhere in the lift. You go there on purpose. You just being a douche. You just go in there after 8 sprays. You just go in the lift standing casually, and people just smell you. It smells like rich man. Dior Sauvage is nice. It's a bit more on the casual side, but this is way upper class. So I like this. I plan to wear this in cool weather, upcoming cool weathers. This is gonna be really awesome. So Bleu de Chanel EDP and Dior Sauvage EDT. So now we're gonna be looking at, yeah. So we're gonna be looking at number 4. Number 4 is a fragrance. It's my signature scent. I'm very happy. I love it, and people also compliment me on this. This fragrance is called Diorama Intense. This is my 2014 bottle, I believe. I bought it from one brother. I have another small bottle left. These two, I think about together, they make about 50 ml. I have about those amount left. Diorama Intense basically is my signature scent. You guys know, just like, so good. Whenever I wear Hugo Boss bottle, people recognize me. And nowadays, Diorama Intense. This is my signature scent because I am a little bit chocolatey. You can see, right? So, and this fragrance makes me even more chocolatey. This fragrance is a compliment garner, very beast mode. Older versions are even more beast mode, but newer version, nothing wrong with it. So Diorama Intense definitely in my top 5. Number 3, number 2 and number 1 gonna be very surprising. Number 3, Mancera Instant Crush. This made it last year. This makes it this year. Second bottle. This fragrance is, people say like Baccarat Rouge, but I feel for the price, this fragrance is better than Baccarat Rouge, just for the value. But smell-wise, Baccarat Rouge is much better build fragrance, but this one is cotton candy, bergamot, citrus, sweetness, and got a little bit oud in this. I think a bit of saffron in there. It's very strong, very sweet, and it's like you put too much, you start, like your eyes start blinking, because you bit too much. You just need 2 to 3 sprays. One day I did 5, and I kind of like made everybody crazy in the shopping mall. People were looking at me like, oh my god, that's a powerhouse guy. So yeah, it may not be the best fragrance in your collection, perhaps, because it's nothing formal. It's always fun, but this fragrance does pick your compliments. Instant Crush by Mancera. Number 2, most complimented fragrance. Funny enough, this fragrance I hated at first. I did not like it at all. It gave me headache. I call it nasty, and I loved Sultan Vetiver from this house the most, and I dismissed this one in Ani. But nowadays, I'm just a bit, it's ashamed to say, but this fragrance is that compliment garner. It's just a dumb rich. Whenever I'm gonna meet people, create an impression, or people who do not have much idea about fragrances, I wear Hacivat. Yeah, that's what it is. Hacivat has that sort of that pineapple-y, that blast with ambergris. It's kind of like a milky, but the fragrance is so much deeper than Aventus. But there's no comparison. This is not the same fragrance Aventus, just a similar vibe, I guess. But this fragrance is damn nice, damn potent. 2 days, 3 days, it lasts up to in your shirt. Okay, so Nishane Hacivat number 2. So what beat Nishane Hacivat for compliments? That's a serious question, right? This is the fragrance from Mancera once again, Cedrat Boise. All the talk of reformulation is wrong, that's not great, it doesn't last. Foreign countries, people cannot take it if they spray more. Like 3 sprays, people say it's too overbearing. So you have to really understand, fragrances are not supposed to be like skanky or stinky. It shouldn't last 48 hours on you. That's when fragrances are not pleasant. So if you like your fragrances like that, then good for you, more power to you. But Cedrat Boise definitely is a strong fragrance for summer, but it even acts better in winter, in my humble opinion. The black currant, the lemon, kind of like pineapple-y, and then the leather, fresh leather, woody. This fragrance is so pleasant, and I always, whenever I wear this, I am like king. So Cedrat Boise by Mancera is number 1. So time for the 2 honorable mentions before I finish. These 2 are my girlfriend's favorite, okay? And these fragrances, I wouldn't care. Of course, this gets complimented as well, but I'm picking this up for her, okay? La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. I wear this, and she looks immediately like 4 hours. It lasts on me. This is 2014, I think, yeah. But whenever I just freshly spray it, first 1 hour, she just goes like, wow, is that La Nuit de L'Homme fragrance, isn't it? I'm like, yeah. So it's a dating scenario. It's a special fragrance. I do not wear this casually because the newer version I have, that one I use casually. I have the latest kind of 2018 version, I think. Yeah, you can. It's actually nothing to do with the juice color because the juice color changes if you transfer them in the bottle. It's just the bottle colors. But the newer version, the 200 ml I showed you, is a little bit weaker. 2018 and onwards, they're good, but not as good as my 2014. So this is one complimented fragrance, and the second one, this is her most favorite. She goes gaga over this. She's like, I can track you whenever you're walking. If you've gone through the road and you went up in the lift, I can smell you because I know you're already there. This is Aventus. Okay, this is the king in many ways. I did not include it in the list because it did not pick me up so many compliments, but she loves this. She's like, oh, this is just, she does this. She knows this stuff is good. So Cedrat definitely is good, but Aventus is special. All right, so both you can have Cedrat arm off, but Aventus 120 ml fruity batch, a winner for me. So these fragrances are some of my most complimented ones. There are many other fragrances they do that. Some fragrances smell good, but people do not give you compliments. That also happens, right? But anyway, hope you enjoyed the list. I'll just do one video so you can watch. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love, and stay chill. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.